So as of late, as I've been studying Arabic at the gas station, I have been coming across more and more words and phrases that are quite a bit different than English, and I'm running out of like English mnemonics I can use. So what I ended up doing is I've been using the internet to come up with sources for new mnemonics. Like if I think of, okay, this word sounds like it might be an English word, so I'm going to look it up online, see if I can come up with an image that goes with it. And a lot of times, I come up with a word that, I come up with an image that goes with the word that I think of that sounds like the word in Arabic. But the problem is, that image isn't going to work for me. The same image doesn't work for everyone. So, I have to relate to what works for me. And so I have to dig into searching over and over again until I find something that works for me. So, like, I learned Kaif Halik Al-Yoma. Kaif Halik Al-Yoma, which means, how are you today? Or Kaif Halik, how are you? So, I had to remember, okay, Kaif Halik Al-Yoma. Okay, so, Kaif wasn't too hard to remember because it's kind of like, it's a question word. So how would be like, what in Spanish? Que. So, that's not too hard. And then Halik, because, like, are you? So I just think of how, Alec, like you're asking someone, how did you do this? How did this happen? So Alec is a guy's name. So how, Alec, how did this happen? You keep saying that fast and faster. It's faster and faster. It starts sounding like Halik. So Kaif Halik, how are you? And then to think of today, I have to think of Halyoma. So I had to look up Ali. And I came up with Yusuf Ali, a Nigerian athlete. So I had to think, okay, how do I incorporate that? And I think of Yoma. So I'm like, okay, what goes with Yoma? And it's a Japanese yokai, or monster. So it's like, okay, then how do I incorporate the sound? So it's like, okay, how? So it's like, how is Ali a Yoma? Haliyoma. So this is an example of how I really had to do a lot of research, because I was finding Ali as in, like, ally for a diet product, and had to change the spelling, had to change from, like, A-L-L-I to A-L-L-I-E, A-L-L-Y, all kinds of stuff until I found A-L-I. And I just had to do a lot of research, a lot of changing, a lot of spelling, and I finally found something that works. So this is something you would have to remember is don't give up. You might have to do a lot of digging online. Harry Lorraine used mnemonics for, learning languages. So this is a resource he didn't really have at the time, 70s, 80s. He didn't really have the internet. The internet wasn't really launched to the public until, I think, 1993. And even then, we didn't have, internet accessibility in our pockets. So, use your resources. You have resources, use them. Here in Fort Wayne, I've got, restaurants and businesses, I can interact with people, so I'm using my resources.